Dibs, come here.
Come here.
Can you hit my master switch? Yeah, I will. This video is going to be a little different. We're mechanicking today. First agenda today is I'm going to take off my header and we're going to look in my feeder house and see what that noise was. We have a conspiracy theory that it is my feeder house chain dragging the floor, and to adjust that, the header has to be off.
All I need to do is tighten it.
So
I don't know if y'all can see back there, but it's definitely dragging the floor.
Oh, yeah, it's just
The nut is loose.
really loose. I don't even need tools.
This one's, well, it could use some tightening. But it's not as bad as the other side.
Yeah, that brought it up off the floor.
Much better.
Yes.
It's like a puzzle piece.
Oh, look this. Look where that's been rubbing. That hook's here. Look. See, when you put that through there, look, it hooks over the top of this. Yep.
Now you gotta fight it. So this is what we're working with. It's like a puzzle piece trying to put it together. Do y'all remember when I destroyed my center Draper belt cover? I have never seen a center Draper belt cover do that. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what we're fixing today. Okay, we're gonna take a look at Mom's. That makes more sense. She even has a hole in hers. If chaff gets in here, it doesn't matter. It's not getting back in the combine, so. Then this rubber, so it goes rubber, then this piece. This one hooks in here, and then that goes down there. Okay, let's go see. 37 trips to the other header. We got the left in the middle. Now we have this one to do. So, did that go on the outside? Yeah. No. Yeah. Pull that bar a bit.
Because of that bar, I straightened it, but I didn't know how to. I didn't know what it needed to do. Okay, got another project for y'all. The reason this is not going back is look. This cable is jumped out. Look right here. Look through.
Right.
It's out of that roller. It's out of this roller. So somehow y'all gonna have to pull these pins. Look, see that? Look, this is on top. It's supposed to be on bottom. But y'all might want to get the Dodge over here and blow all this out and see if this middle one's fine too.
So here's the diagram for that. Okay, let's go see. I actually just recently turned on Mom's automatic header height. I turned it on like 2 days ago, and she wishes that I turned it on about, in April, but I never did. She's been having to do the old manual just like I have. But the reason why my header doesn't move up and down lateral tilt is because that cable's off that roller.
The only other thing we can do is pull that carriage out.
So since we don't take our header off every time we move, and we have it off right now, we're gonna hit some grease points while it's off. Yep, go for it. It's going in now?
I guess, or it's going all over at one.
I ain't going all over it. My finger's all the way around
Okay. Well, it should be enough. I'll do
Yeah,
5 shots.
probably. I don't know what you would call this belt, but Dad and Joan changed that one It's always nice to scrape that stuff off before you hook back on. Otherwise it won't sit flush and it won't latch. So I don't know if that's supposed to go to 0 or not, to see if those rollers are working. But I guess when we plug it in, we'll be able to see. About 30% of my audience gets mad because I use auto steer. Just wait until they realize that my header can move up and down, side to side all by itself as well. That'll really get them going. Which is actually a good thing that they get mad, because that means times have changed. If times haven't changed since their great granddaddy was farming in 1920, then we're going back in time. So, with less than 1% of the population being farmers, feeding the other 99% 3 times a day, we need some technology to help us out. So.
Yeah, probably.
Everyone's gonna yell at me because you didn't use the electric one.
Oh my gosh, you made Cody do it with the manual one? How rude.
Child labor or something.
Mom's Feederhouse chain is out of adjustment. So you have to take a half link out.
Back to that.
Yep.
All right.
Hello. Look right there.
That's probably I'm right-handed.
You're already bottomed out.
Uh-huh.
I said you're already bottomed out. Get you up here. I'll just put it down. It's getting embarrassing. Did you get it?
Got it.
Still get to watch you put it on, Cody.
That's why they were so tight last time, because I put them on.
Okay. It ain't going nowhere. Watch it fly off in the first round. Well, John got her whipped. So our next project on my header is under these covers. This is a flex draper, meaning the back beam kind of pivots right here when it's in flex. That's what these indicators mean. Which under here, you can see we just greased this one. There's bushings under here. With my header having previous owners, I'm sure not everyone took care of it. So we're having to redo the bushings on it. Well, there goes the arm. And that's what it looks like without the arm. from here to here. I'm gonna do the same thing from here to here. Just try to get all that right. So here's kind of what it looks like. That piece goes right here. This is where the beam splits. When the header, since there's a flex, it can either flex up or down. So when it comes up, this gap will close, and if it goes down, this gap will close, if that makes sense. Here is your unlocking and locking of the header. Right now it's in unlocked, meaning this can basically come through all right here, but if you have it locked, this whole piece gets lifted up and it stops right here, because right here sits right here, if that makes sense. So it won't be able to come through that hole if you have it locked. I'm on cab duty again. And that's pretty much to it. Now we have to do the exact same thing to the other side. The grease is good on that.
Will this fix the auto deal?
No.
Why?
Well, that didn't fix it. See, it still says there's not a sensor. There's, yeah, no active header sensor codes.
Height sensing.
Yeah, well, that's broke.
And auto roll speed.
I gotta do the old manual. Well, the next thing to do is grease, which y'all see that every single day, so. So I've been having problems with this top one taking, so we changed the grease fitting out. And I'm gonna see if it works or not. Which it does. Oh. Dibs, come here. Well, we certainly didn't know that we were going to be able to cut today. But they tested it and it was 15% moisture, so I guess we are. Wrapping up this field pretty quick. All we have left is to that fence line over there. With 6 combines running right now, the rest are up there parked. It's gonna go by pretty quick. On to the next one. I think Dennis got a mouthful of dirt. It happens. I also think Emma's on her way somewhere. Just kidding. Evidently Dennis didn't get all the dirt out of his header. So we have to park. When I get done dumping on Emma, I'll just go around him. There are like 4 more combines coming, so if I don't go around him, I'm gonna clog up the system here. Looks like he has super singles on. So I just got a text from Mom that says I win, and her sweatshirt is over her monitor. That way it's not bright and shining in her face. The things this woman would do to win the light game. Crazy. Do y'all see Emma back there? I feel like she's always on the back of the tractor recording, which I'm also always in the seat recording, so I can't really say much. Also, they said that quitting time is probably pretty close. It is getting pretty tough, so. So someone asked in the comments why Mom was flashing at me in one video. So when my bin is 3/4 full, they cycle on and off. I don't know how many seconds, but that basically tells the grain cart, hey, I'm almost full, come dump me. And then if they're constantly on all the time, that means you are full, and that basically means grain cart, I'm stopped. So that's why Mom was flashing at me. Well, that was a solid 40-acre day. We did start at 5 o'clock and end at 8, so we only cut for 3 hours. But this video is probably going to be pretty long. Sorry about that. I like to keep it in between 15 to 20-ish minutes. But my goal with this channel is to give y'all an...
Ow! Your cab just ate me.
My cab?
Yeah, I hit my head.
You make me look like a midget now. Look how much taller you are.
It's a
Okay,
bunny
this seat is on the ground, I swear.
Oh
OMG.
no!
Let's turn on the light. Emma, you're banned from ever coming in here again.
I told my camera I was gonna come cab crashing, and I guess Dibs did the crashing.
Anyways, now that she's gone, But my goal with this channel is to give y'all an honest day-to-day of what we do, and not every single day is just a wake up, service and cut, and then go to bed. So, but that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow.